On April 15, 2021, a gentleman named Robert Bailey was a victim of police brutality after having a seizure while walking his grandson to school. Bailey lived 6 hours away from New Orleans in a town called Madden, Louisiana. The day started off as normal. There were beautiful day out. It was all sunny, no issues. He was excited to see his grandson. He was going to walk his grandson to school, which he usually did. But during this walk, this is where he had the seizure. And during that seizure, it was a public place. So there were cars going by, civilians walking, and one of those civilians did call 911. As he's waking up from the seizure, he sees a bunch of officers on top of him, and he's in pain from the punches and kicks. Now, with coming out of the seizure, you're dazed and confused as is. Now you're adding fear into that because you have no idea what's going on as these officers are hurting you, trying to put handcuffs on you for unknown reason. The police said he was arrested for possession of marijuana, hence why they were putting handcuffs on him. After this went on for about close to 5 minutes, Bailey was sent to the hospital, and it was discovered there that he had broken and fractured ribs, wounds on his head, neck, chest, shoulders, just all over his upper body. Robby Bailey sued not only the 5 police officers, but the police chief and the mayor of the city. Stephen Cropper, who was the police chief at the time, well, I don't know if he is, but at the time of this article, he was. And he said the reason for the excessive force was because Mr. Bailey kicked them, and that triggered a response. In support of this lawsuit, 3 city council members stood in support of the family, along with former Louisiana Senator Charles Jones. His grandson called the experience inhumane as he was traumatically watching his grandfather get beat by police officers and watching his whole body with the seizure, and then on top of these injuries that are occurring to his grandfather, and he wants to protect him, but he can't do anything. And these officers who are supposed to protect people are the ones hurting his grandfather.